Welcome to another episode of In the Black here at the Atlanta Voice at Warehouse Studios. How you doing today?
I'm excellent.
Good, good. We got some amazing conversation to dive into. Okay. You know, y'all had a successful run of 47 years. This particular restaurant business that we're talking about had a successful run of 47 years. How does it feel?
Well, a little bittersweet.
I can imagine.
A little bittersweet. 47 years is a long time, and we've done a lot at Soul Vegetarian. And so that's the bitter part of not being able to physically go to a building and cook and serve the people. But also, it could be times for new beginnings for us, us as individuals and even us as a community. Mm-hmm. And so that's the bittersweet part of it. You know?
Yeah. So I'm Rick Mathis, and I'm here with Chef Purusha.
Yes. You said that good.
I said that good? I worked hard on it. So I'm here with Chef Purusha. She's been with Soul Vegetarian restaurant. 47 years? Were you there day one, pretty much?
I've been there 43 years.
43 years.
I started cooking in 1987.
Okay.
And from 87, I back and forth home to Israel. I had all of my children through cooking for Soul Vegetarian.
Wow. Okay.
And I've been cooking there since 1987, actually.
Yeah. So take us back to the beginning. How did you get involved? How did you meet, and who did you meet from the Soul Vegetarian community to say, we need you to come in our restaurant and cook and be a chef?
Well, it wasn't like that at all. It was a community-based restaurant. And so they needed some sisters to come from Israel. And my mother was actually the help of the foundation when we were on Peachtree Street. Mm-hmm. And I actually got thrown into it as a young lady. It wasn't like, come get a job.
It's like, nah, come over here and peel these peas, cut these greens.
Just like that.
And how old were you at that time?
21.
21. And Mama was like, come over here, baby, and cut these greens.
It was more like that. It wasn't like a interview, a job, we need you. It was like, come on, let's do this, kind of thing. So I was picked to come from Israel. Okay. And coming from Israel, just some of the young sisters that was trained. I started cooking at the age of 10, actually, vegan food. So I've been cooking vegan. I'm 60. I've been cooking vegan food 50 years.
50 years, okay.
I started as a young girl just making salad and potato or a pot of soup and cornbread. Yeah. Small things. Because Sisters of the Hebrew community, that was a part of our upbringing, was to teach young sisters how to cook and serve. Mm-hmm.
Now, were you born in Israel?
No, I wasn't born there.
Okay.
I was born in Chicago.
Okay.
But my mom took me to Israel when I was just 7.
Okay.
At the age of 7.
Got it.
And from that, really, my mom said when I was a young girl that I didn't like meat. She said, you never liked meat. I tried to give you different kinds of meat, but the only thing that I liked, she said, was hot dogs.
What?
But once she learned what was in the hot dog, she said, no, then you just don't need to eat none of it.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, so at the age of 7, I went to Israel, and then just that journey of growing up, going to school and growing up there, it was all about a vegan lifestyle, not just a diet. It was a lifestyle for us.
So 21, Mama said, we need you to cook these greens over here at the restaurant on Peachtree Street. At this time, it was called Soul Vegetarian, right?
It was called Soul Vegetarian, yes. I didn't know. She cooked at Peachtree Street. I started cooking when we went to Ashby, which was now, and then around the corner. Yeah. That's when I actually started.
And that one, the location on Ashby Street was 591.
Yeah.
Ashby Street.
Right.
which was right next door to 559.
Absolutely.
It was what is it, 551?
There was
actually.
551, and it was right next door to 559.
Yeah, 559, was the spot back in the day.
Right.
So were y'all cooking for people at the club at 559?
We met a lot of people that would come, but because back then we actually stayed open till 11. I think the decision to stay open till 11 was because of the club.
What?
And so
Okay.
people would come and eat late,
Yeah.
And back then we was selling a lot of sandwiches and fries,
Yeah.
fast. We was selling more fast food.
Fast food vegetarian.
Fast food vegan.
Yeah.
Right? So we would make bean patties, and we didn't even start the kale bone back then. We were battering tofu
What?
and making black-eyed pea patties, chickpea patties, and brown lentil burgers.
What?
Yeah, that's what we started, and we started that with fries and onion rings and a small salad.
Yeah, so y'all had the Hebrew bakes back then.
Yeah, we had Hebrew bakes back then.
I used to love
So
them Hebrew
people
bakes.
would migrate over there, and we sold a lot of that. And then we also sold a lot of it because the colleges down the street. We had Morehouse,
Yeah.
Spelman, and Clark, and a lot of the teenagers back then or young adults would come and eat. And so we were trying to hurry up and feed people at that time. It wasn't so much. We had the macaroni and cheese. In the beginning, it was the macaroni and cheese, candy yams, and barbecue tofu,
Okay.
cornbread,
Yeah.
and salad.
Got
That's
it.
what
Got
it
it.
was.
Wow. So let me ask you this then. Was it intentional to choose West End as the second place or the second place for the restaurant of Soul Vegetarian? Like, what made you all choose West End for
West
Soul Vegetarian? Yeah.
I think that was intentional. I, per se, was not the decision maker for that because we had Nasik Ram, bless him, and some other elders of the kingdom. But I think they chose the West End because it was very historical, and we always wanted to outreach our people more so, the black people. Black people always had a diet that really wasn't suited for them. And so trying to share veganism to our black people to stop them from eating ham hocks and all of the different things that cause hypertension, blood pressure, high blood pressure, and things of that nature, that was why the West End was chosen.
Because West End was what, the cultural heartbeat of Atlanta,
of
would you
Atlanta
say?
at the time, yes.
And I would say of the country too, because
I
I
would
mean,
say of the country too.
yeah, you had Harlem, and I'm trying to think of some other like hotbeds.
And it was the
that-
South.
Yeah.
Atlanta was the heartbeat of the South.
Yeah, exactly.
And in the West End, and that particular, it was just a heartbeat of that.
Yeah, the culture of Atlanta.
Of Atlanta was
Yeah.
that. So even when we moved and we opened up there, many of the places that's there now was not there. We were one of the major
I know.
restaurants and stores opening.
Vegan restaurants
Vegan,
and
too.
stores, because
And
you
stores.
have several vegan restaurants that are now in the West End, and
Yes.
I would say that Soul Vegetarian was the flagship for veganism.
Absolutely.
And a lot of those other restaurants, kind of followed, the blueprint that you all had laid
People came there, ate
and
our
created.
food, and came up with ideas to create other restaurants. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Cecily actually gave a testimony on the closing that's exactly how she actually decided to start a raw vegan restaurant. Is that she ate with us for 2 years, and that she loved fried potatoes, but she also liked the salads. And she came and gave a testimony, and that's how she even decided to open up her own salad bar.
Yeah, so now in your 43 years, who are some, say, celebrities that you've seen come through, and who are some restaurants or some people that you would say, have been inspired by what you've done?
I've seen many people come through.
Well, who are like your top 5? I know some.
Okay, so
Everybody
I
has-
actually cooked for some myself.
Okay.
I actually catered for Rochelle Farrell
Okay.
at Clark University. She was doing a performance there.
Okay.
And a sister came from Clark asking, did we have someone that could cater for her? And they came in the back in the kitchen and said, "Yep, we got a caterer for you," and put me right there in the front. And I was like, "Well, okay, I could do it." And I cooked for Rochelle Farrell, but our top 5 is definitely Erykah Badu, definitely Andre 3000. So many more. But I cooked for Rochelle Farrell. And then we had...
Les Brown.
Well, I'm still cooking for Les Brown. Would you believe it? I'm still cooking for Les Brown
Oh, yeah.
to this day. I just cooked for him. What was that?
A couple weeks ago.
I was cooking for Les. I'm still feeding him. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
You know, but we've had those celebrities come through and just bless us with their presence. And just constantly, you know, giving of us to help support us. And like I said, I've catered for some of them personally on a personal level. So it was always an enjoyment. I take pride in people enjoying my food, and when it puts a smile on their face and they say, "Man, this was so good," it just makes me happy.
Yeah, I know it does. Now, what about some of the other vegan restaurants and establishments that you would say that, you know, that you all inspired?
Well, definitely Tassili's. Definitely, she moved now, but Healthy Essence.
Healthful Essence,
Healthful Essence.
Okay.
And then I would even say Slutty Vegan. And
Okay.
Slutty Vegan is big because she came in and actually told us that, you know what I'm saying, she used to eat there while she was in college.
Really?
Yes.
What?
She came and said.
So Pinky Cole was eating that soul vegetarian.
Yes, and we learned that later on.
And getting the recipe, getting the secret sauce. So you heard it here
you
first.
Know what I mean?
Right here. Atlanta Voice.
It's not hard. It's not
Warehouse
hard.
Studios.
It wasn't hard. You eat it, you taste it, you know that you can do it. I believe that the Impossible Burger came in and helped her to escalate it. But,
Well, systematize it,
yeah,
because you know now
systematize.
you
Yeah.
can do those burgers. You got them
Because, you know,
frozen and they boom,
listen,
boom, boom.
life-
I don't personally eat a lot of it, but
no,
you know.
but people do.
Yeah.
But also what I want to say is life has changed and the world have changed so many times while we were there. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about 1979.
Yeah. To now 2026.
2026.
Yeah.
And we have overcome a lot of different things. We watched phones come into existence. We done watched computer come into existence. We overcame COVID.
And we got driverless cars right now,
there
too.
You go. So I'm saying we even stood through COVID when a lot of, you know, like 43% of restaurants in Atlanta
Were
let alone
closed.
in the West End closed down because of COVID.
Yeah.
But we were able to create a system that we could keep our distance but still serve our customers. And I take pride in that because COVID was something that was actually taking out a lot of us.
It was.
And so in that healthy environment, I was able to still give people some hope because food is so important to our lives. And so we stood through COVID, both restaurants.
Wow, I know.
I actually, for the last 8 years, I was cooking for both restaurants. I was doing 3 days over in the West End and 3 days over at on the North Highland.
Yeah.
And I was literally running back
Be
and
going
forth,
back and
keeping them
forth.
alive.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah. So are you still at Highland? Do you still cook over there
no,
too?
now, you know, times and life and seasons move on. And so they have a younger
Cook.
cook there, some younger people running. And
Chef.
just like,
A chef, you know, you're more than a cook. You're a chef.
I'm a chef, yes.
Yeah,
and
let's
they have a young
put some
sister.
respect on that
There
name.
you go. I like that.
I love it. So let's ask this. What have been like 3 highlights, like 3 things that you have seen, you know, while being a part of Soul Vegetarian that, you know, has really been mind blowing? You know, people that may have come through experiences, you know, you may have done something. I think you all did something for the Olympics or something like
Yes,
that
we
too.
did.
Yeah. So like
The
what have
Olympics
been
was
like 3
definitely-
highlights?
The Olympics was definitely one of them. And I actually was not here for the Olympics. I was at home having a baby.
What? Okay.
But helping with the operations to get it going.
Okay.
So the Olympics,
And what exactly did you all do for the Olympics? Did you
we
feed
had
Muhammad
We
Ali?
had a sandwich. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We fed Muhammad Ali and a lot of other sportsmen. but we only sold sandwiches
Uh-huh.
and fries, water, and juice.
Okay. And this was down at the stadium, or was this in some other part of the city?
We was set up to be at the stadium,
Mm-hmm.
but then the traffic was actually not at the stadium, and the brothers actually moved the food trucks around to
Okay, to
service
get
the
the
people.
traffic. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that, and then the other highlight was when Minister Farrakhan came and spoke at the restaurant at the banquet hall.
Yeah. What year was that? I'm trying to think if I remember that.
It was way back in the day. I can't remember the exact year.
Was it the 90s or was it?
Oh, definitely. It was in the early 90s.
It was the early
It
90s.
was the early 90s.
Okay.
Yes, and then
Okay.
Our spiritual leader, every time he came,
Ben Amin.
came, the banquet hall, it was always a successful thing.
Yeah.
And the banquet hall filled up with only standing room.
Mm-hmm.
And so to be able to cook and be able to part of those things and service.
Mm-hmm.
And then even Dr. Asabi,
Yeah.
when Dr. Asabi came, and that was in the
Okay.
90s.
That was in the 90s
That was
too.
in the
Okay.
90s too.
Yeah.
And so these special people that came through
Yeah.
brought the community to come in and enjoy our food, even though they were coming for a speech. When
Yeah.
all of those things let out, we would be serving massives amount
I
of people.
know. I know.
Yes, and so those things kind of made me feel good that we could service the community and the people, and people came from near and far to be able to enjoy, you know what I'm saying, Soul Vegetarian's food, and we took pride in that.
Yeah.
We took pride in that.
Wow. So bittersweet moment. Now what next? You know, the
Well,
restaurant, you know.
I
survived.
myself, even I said at the closeout that I'm not gonna never stop cooking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
You
gonna
know
never
that.
stop cooking. The doors are closed, and even for this last week, we had to pack up and leave. It was heartbreaking to see the
Yeah.
history and the things that were accumulated in that building to make it operate. That now, you know, we have to sell some of it or give some of it away. But we also stored some of it because it's some things you just can't give away.
Yeah, exactly.
Within hopes that we will open up something smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Because the building is 65 years old. Let's just be
Yeah.
honest with that.
Yeah.
The building is 65 years old. And the owner is in his late 80s. So,
Wow.
you know, so we are within hopes that we will open up something in the near future, not so far away. But our customers are so dedicated that I do believe that if we were to open up something
In the West
in
End.
the West End, we ain't gonna go nowhere else. We got to stay right there. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
what people can relate to, you know.
Exactly.
I do believe that our customers, if we put it out there, they gonna come.
Yeah.
They gonna come.
I know they
I
will.
believe that's so true.
Yeah.
So to open up something smaller, or say Soul Veg to go, or say Soul Veg on wheels, or something like that, I think that we would continue to service the people, and that's been our goal. Just think in 1979, people didn't even know what vegan or vegetarian actually was.
When y'all introduced it.
We introduced it, and that's the so sweet moment that now in 2026, so many people know about veganism. So many people are, you know, across the world trying to eat this vegan diet, and I think that's the success in it.
Yeah. What was the inspiration behind, like, you know, having, because I know it's part of the community, but really, where did the vision come from to have a restaurant?
Well, the vision came from our spiritual leader, Ben Ami, because once he saw that the diet, we had changed the diet, the sisters and the daughters, we learned and changed the diet.
And this was in 79 when you changed the diet, or was it before?
No, it
then?
was when we actually made Exodus, and I think that was in 66
Okay.
when he actually,
That was 60 years ago. Yeah.
like
So when you made the
66,
Exodus.
when he made the Exodus,
Yeah.
And,
He said, we're
they
no
went to
longer eating
Liberia.
any meat.
There you go. We went to Liberia, and they slowly got away from nothing but chicken they could eat there. So we
Okay.
spent some time doing that.
Yeah.
But once we entered the Holy Land, which was
Let's
2
see.
years later, 68,
Okay.
we were done with the meat.
Mm.
Our vegan diet actually started then. So in his inspiration to want our people to know and be educated of healthy lifestyle, living, and diet, then that's how the restaurants was created. Because it wasn't just here. We have one still operating in Chicago too, and then you had someone in D.C., St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? We have Soul Vegetarian.
Cape Coast, Ghana.
Yes, Cape Coast, Ghana, and right now we have one in Kenya that's
What?
actually up and running. Yes.
Wow.
You remember Aminon?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he's in Kenya.
So he's in Kenya now.
He's not head of the restaurant, but it's another sister that was from Tallahassee that's actually running it.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a Soul Vegetarian in Kenya, and we're very happy to say that.
Yeah.
You know?
So Soul Vegetarian is going to be
Vegetarian,
around.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's just that location.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Vegetarian is a household name, and I do believe that it will always stay connected to our community, us as a Black people, and a part of our lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So in closing, I know we talked about memorable moments. Is there any like special stories about Soul Vegetarian, about the experience? Because I have several, I remember Righteous Vibe.
You got some
Man, I remember
stories.
Righteous Vibe. I remember seeing Andre 3000
Yes.
come there all the time. He would park right there next to the Goodwill. I remember having conversations with NDRE
Right.
inside the restaurant right when she got signed to Motown Records. So it's so many memories that
It's so many memories. And believe me, even at the closing day, we allowed different customers to come up to hear their stories. It was hard.
Yeah, it was
heartwarming.
emotional.
It was so
Yeah.
heartwarming and very emotional. And so
So yeah, any stories you want to share
I
in
got so
closing?
many stories. Let me see which one I want to tell. Okay, I want to tell this one. And this was actually the opening of number 2
Okay.
in 1980.
Okay.
I was in conception, actually.
Mm.
And I was working over at number 1, and they said they needed me to go over to number 2 to just get it started. And I went there, and I met a brother, Kanaya. They called him the voice because he got a real deep voice. But he was going to school at Morehouse, and he was one of the brothers, the young brothers that had came over. And he was such a beautiful man, young man at the time. He beautiful now spiritually, but he came and he said, you don't have to, he seen me pregnant. He said, you don't have to do no work. Just sit back there in the back booth and tell me what to do. And so I said, okay, now, but you got to do it exactly the way I'm telling you to do it. You can't do it the way you think to do it.
So y'all were in the kitchen and you were giving them some coaching skills.
I was in the front sitting down.
Okay.
And I would get up and say, okay, do this like this, and I'll go sit back down. Okay, do this like this, and go sit back down.
Okay. So you were showing them how to prepare the food?
I was showing them how to prepare the food,
Okay.
how to roll the silverware, how to put a placemat down, and all of that. And that story just warms my heart all the time because when I left to go have my baby, that system stayed in place. We have placemats to this day and silverware out on the tables at Soul Vegetarian number 2. And that, that like always made me smile because I just thought about having a part of that, of being a part of me that I was able to help to open up another restaurant because West End was popular and was popping.
Yeah,
We had
it was.
the juice bar. We had the juice bar,
Oh,
the
my
boutique,
gosh,
the braids,
yeah.
the bookstore, the ice cream, the ginger.
Yeah, all of that.
We had all of that going.
Man,
so when we decided to open up number 2, to just put a small portion of it, and at that point extend ourselves to another side of town. That was special for me to take part in.
Wow.
Yes.
Man. So again, man, this has been an amazing conversation.
Yes.
In regards to Soul Vegetarian, 47 years, the flagship restaurant that started all of the other ones
Yes.
across the country and across the
We have
globe.
watched many restaurants open in Atlanta. let alone the West End. In the West End now, it's about 12 vegan restaurants just in the West End area.
Yeah,
That was not there when we started.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
we had catapulted the people to open up and sell everything. you know,
Wow.
and just be able to understand what veganism actually is. And I hope that everyone picked up from that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want everyone to know, though, I am still cooking.
Mm-hmm.
I will always cook Soul Vegetarian, and I'll always cater any events that you may have, from weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, parties, and I'm always, Chef Purusha will always be cooking.
And now share your Instagram, your any contact information you
Okay,
want
well,
to share.
all of my contact information is at PVK Catering, which is Purusha's Vegan Kitchen _ catering.
Okay.
And you can get me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and all the above.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you.
I know
You
that's
know,
right.
I love eating the Soul Vegetarian
I
food.
know, I was gonna
I
say,
was hoping you was going to
you
bring a
gonna
plate
bring
in.
it. So then, because of
Yeah.
that, I am catering. I have a big catering order tomorrow. I'm gonna bring you a plate.
You going to bring me a plate tomorrow?
I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to
bring
be
you a plate
right here.
because I'm cooking.
What?
While I'm cooking, you
I
can
love
always
it.
eat.
Yeah, I love it. I love it,
I will
man.
make sure that I bring a couple
And-
of plates.
yeah,
'Cause I
and-
see you got some people with
Oh,
you.
yeah. And she's on the cover of the Atlanta Voice this
Yes,
week.
that was.
So,
I really
yeah.
take pride in that.
Oh, no,
Y'all-
we gotta
y'all
show this
Y'all
real quick.
did me good.
Yeah. Yeah, Purusha is on the cover.
And I just also want to say that I will be starting some cooking classes, consultations, and meal
Right there.
prep. And look at me, I'm on the cover of a newspaper, Atlanta
I
Voice,
love
Atlanta
it.
Voice, Atlanta Voice.
I love it.
Yes, it is so wonderful to be able to. And I want to continue to share. I want people to know that I want to continue to share this vegan life and journey. For anyone that may have fear to change their diet and be healthier, I want you to know that I'm here for you. And you can reach me on Instagram, like I said, on any of the sites, because that's a part of why we even opened Soul Vegetarian, was to help our people have a healthier lifestyle.
I love it. Thank you. And that's it, people. This has been Rick Mathis and Chef Purusha right here at Warehouse Studios, powered by the Atlanta Voice. So stay tuned.
Atlanta Voice.